Hey guys, great podcast for this week. It's amazing what happened. I was having a conversation in East Harlem on Sunday, and then Monday I was having this conversation in the barbershop. I did a mix of this podcast. Hopefully you enjoy it. Please leave your comment below. If you like it, don't forget to follow me on my social. Cesar-Suarez, DB, cesar-suarez, DB. Thank you very much for your support, and I hope you keep enjoying my podcast. So let's get started. So I started doing the tech reviews, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I do daily blogs. So I'm doing a podcast now, so I need a microphone. For example, this microphone you see me talking to was a gift. And this gift, I'm indirectly sponsoring the company that gave me this. So you basically got a sponsorship. Give an example.
But how would you reach out? Like, how do people find out?
It's easy. Email.
Oh, so you just send them an email and be like, I started.
Hey, I started a podcast. I need a microphone, and I'll be doing tech reviews. I have a YouTube channel. I have an Instagram. This is what I have. This is what I have.
Okay.
This is the following that I have.
So the person that you were telling me about that got all the drones and different stuff like that, it's because like they've reached out to people and people like know who they are, so that makes it easier for them.
This guy has already been in business for like 6 years too. Got it. But he reached out. Oh, at the beginning he reached out. One of his first ones was, and what made him a hit was the iPod. There was a problem with the iPod battery. So he made a video and that thing went viral even before YouTube. So basically, I reach out to Honda. I want to test out the new Honda Accord. I let them know that I'm going to put in my blog. I just start writing in the car.
Do you necessarily need to have a sample before you reach out to them, or can you just like reach out?
You can reach out, but when you have a track record,
it'll be
easier. So, for example, for you as a woman, something that will be easy is makeup. Regardless, okay, you're using Dior. You're not going to reach out to Dior because Dior doesn't need you.
Yeah.
Frankly honest, but there's someone like Dior that needs you.
All right, I get it. Okay, I see how this is like all in rotation.
Get it?
Yeah.
I'm giving you this for free. Well, I'm actually giving all these people this for free. But that's how it works.
Yeah. This is so crazy.
And this is the thing. When people say go out and do it, this is what that means. Okay, I'll figure out along the way. I'm figuring all these things out along the way. I'm giving you something that took me a lot of time to learn. But I'm figuring it out. Exactly, it's up to you. At the end of the day, you could be like some other people that are around here right now, sitting in a corner wasting your Sunday, or have a conversation with somebody who is one step ahead of you, but not far away from you.
Yeah. And you're not realizing it. You've had it all along. You're just the one mentally calling it something else.
You're tagging it to something else.
Yeah.
When you can just tag it to like, hey, I'm talented.
I'm getting some great ideas. Period.
Let me just sit down and I was saying, like I was told you before this thing like got screwed. Sorry. My best moments were between 2 and 4. That's what I thought. That's when I recorded my music, when I used to sing, when I used to write, etc. But it wasn't that it was between 2 and 4. It was that I made my mind will go away between 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. So now I do it all day long. So now my brain is full of ideas.
You trained yourself. Exactly.
Listening to podcasts has become one of the most important things in my day-to-day activities because while I'm in the train sitting down doing nothing, I'm listening to somebody telling me something.
So it's not even like you're sitting there wasting time on the train. It's like you're using that as an educational moment. And it's like, you're so... Because I feel...
You went to college. My psychologist...
What keeps cutting on?
Yeah, somebody called me. My psychologist actually taught me in school that she's like... I'm a teacher, right? But in college, I'm only going to teach you about 30% of what you're going to learn in your entire life. as a teacher. To do some motivational talk for a little bit. I was talking to somebody here that was actually presented to me in a McDonald's in Manhattan at 3 o'clock in the morning. But we're just having a normal conversation in East Harlem, sitting down outside, talking about weed, talking about professions, talking about creation, and just doing it. Well, Nike says it, right?
Yeah, just do it.
Just do it. So, basically, this thing keeps cutting off. Sorry, you're not going to be able to hear the whole part. Amazing conversation here. I'm actually going to let her close with this. And what was the outcome for you out of this whole thing?
For me, like I said, I collected a lot of jewels. And I realized that I'm the only person that's really holding myself back. And I really need to just dive head first. And everything I feel like I need to do, my inside kind of guides me to it. So yeah, I'm really excited actually.
How will you title this?
What would I title it?
This is a specific day of your life. How will you title it?
Stepping into a new door.
So if this was today, sitting outside in the sidewalk, imagine what's going to happen tomorrow.
Exactly.
When we have that camera in front talking about your art.
Imagine all the fireworks when they walk through the door.
So it was amazing.
Yes, I loved it.
I loved it too. Thank you guys. Bye. How long you been doing this, man?
Well, I've been cutting since I was 14.
14.
Yeah.
Where you started? What was the first barbershop you worked in?
My bathroom.
Your bathroom. Who used to cut your friends?
Yeah, everybody in the neighborhood. Shout out to Strong Island, North Babylon.
And do you used to get paid at that time?
You know, you gotta give them the free cuts here and there. I mean, everything can't be. You can't charge everybody at first, you know.
Financial.
Yeah, butchering everything. I mean, just cutting them up at first, you know.
You had to go down all the way to zero after that, right? Like after you did a bad cut.
Yeah, nah, I tell them first cut for free, and if you like it, $10 after that.
Okay.
That's all.
That's how you started your business from there, basically.
Yeah.
You started at home.
Yeah, home base. That's where everything starts at, man.
Sure that.
That's where, it starts
That's
at.
where I started.
Yeah. How long you been doing this?
I've been doing this. Wow. Thing is, if you put a date to like when it started, like this, I have been doing for 4 months, but just the creative process has been for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah. I mean, back in like 2011,
Yeah.
and since then, been running around, jumping back and forth between jobs. But then, I'm into music also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have recorded a couple songs?
Yeah, I got a few tracks.
What inspires you to do this? To do that?
To cut
music?
hair?
No, music.
Music?
Yeah.
And my older brother, we've been rapping since I was like 8, running around hallways with him for a little bit, man. Like running around in the hallway since I was like 8, following him, listening to him, listening to different music, hip hop. I just love the sound. I mean, I don't know, it's just something with music. I mean, it just clicks with me, man.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So now you came back to the barber scene
Yeah.
after all the stuff that you did.
You always gotta have a fallback plan, you know what I mean? And
How did Levels came to Bishop the Barber?
We have a mutual friend, and I've known our mutual friend for a very long time, and he said that Bishop would be finishing barber school and going on to get his master barber license. So that was it. That's all I needed to hear. And I see he has his work on Instagram, and you know, he definitely knows what he's doing. So
I see that, of course.
It sold itself.
Still learning.
No, that's important. You never finish learning.
Absolutely. You always gotta better yourself.
Today,
You do.
we could say that today I learned something new about recording. Every day that happens, every
I know
single
you
time.
did.
Yeah. I had a different idea, but her idea came more
to life with it.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Trying to.
Yeah.
So where do you have your music just playing like right now, man?
I'm trying to get it on all medias right now, social medias, but right now it's just on SoundCloud.
Okay.
SoundCloud, Roll That Loud.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'll show you some love. Like you can send me your stuff and I'll put it on my Instagram. This is how I view it. I don't. It's not necessarily monetary, but just the fact that we can share each other and like show everybody like it's a team. Like we no longer need to look at things as a business, but more as a team effort.
Yeah. I'm big on the cross promotion. It works out well, you know. Of
course, it's
like
natural.
you have a platform, I have a platform, she has a platform, you have a platform, 2 platforms because you rap.
And it's
you cut hair.
It's a natural thing. It's nothing. It's not like I'm not forcing him to because I'm such and such. You need to promote me in your page. No, it's natural. It's your Instagram. You're gonna put something. Oh, hey, I was chilling with this guy. He's actually amazing. It was amazing to figure out what he has done in his life and where he has come from. When he started rapping at 8, cutting hair at 14.
Wow.
So this guy has a track. I don't know how old are you now, but 29. I bet you she's about to say 30.
Don't hit me with that. I got a twin brother too, identical.
Oh,
seriously?
Wow.
Yeah.
So so your twin brother only
Shout out
rap?
to my brother Bush. Nah, he sings, know what I mean, but he dances, he nice with it.
So let me ask you a question. Why aren't you two like your brother singing and you rapping?
We working on stuff, man. You know, life throws you different. Different curves.
I know what that means. Because me and my brother, we be having a whole bunch of beef every now and then.
Yeah, like we're in the same mindset with it, but like we just in 2 different lanes. Like I mean, like I be moving around, he's doing a lot. Like he works. He does he's a visual manager at Macy's. You know what I mean? So like visual coordinator, like he takes over like the whole upstairs, like so that's most of his time.
And designs and put stuff a specific way.
So like that's most of his time. Then he does the choreography for another group called Erie.
Nice.
Okay, so he's moving his art to that.
He moves around. You know, so I can't like knock him. But when he got time, that's when we gonna work. What you doing?
So what I want, and what I usually get is first of all, I brush my. Let me see.
You want the South of France?
What is it?
South of France?
What is the South of France? Never heard of
what that
that. Yeah, exactly.
Only barbers know tape like that.
See, that's how I brush my hair. So I want the same look, but lower. Yeah. So now here.
Low on the side.
Yeah. So here we get 4, 3, 2, and then like a 1 on the whole thing here. That's how I usually do it, and then just get all the cuts. And I like that cut that you gave him. It looks sweet.
All right. So 4 on the top.
Yeah.
All right. Finger technique. That though.
So hey guys, I'm here at Levels. My buddy here, who's gonna come in camera like right now.
Like
3, like right now.
I'm here.
So yeah, I'm putting him in my social. Follow him right now, not later. Right now.
If y'all need
Stop
a
the video.
job, if you need a job,
So now you're hiring on my
and you
Instagram.
come through this young man here.
He qualified.
That's it.
So wait, now.
You know.
So now
you got a
he's-
guaranteed interview.
Okay.
I'm the general manager of Levels Barbershop.
But you gotta be qualified.
Right here.
Oh, we'll find out. we'll them skills will tell.
Yo, tú estás pasado, yo.
Whoa!
Somebody knows Spanish.
What's up, man? Where you put this thing hat on?
Yo.
That sounded so Dominican.
Yo,
That sounded so Dominican.
Yo, I mean, I told you, man. I mean, in the bodegas, they call me mellizo.
Bodega. Yes, sir.
They call him mellizo.
Yeah, mellizo.
Damn. I like barbershops. I mean, Dominican barbershops are different in that way. I think you should know this. We talk too much shit. Like, ask him. Like, yeah, there you go. Like, I come into a barbershop. I don't know you guys. Literally, I don't know you. I don't know. But in a Dominican barbershop,
Everybody.
you know everybody because just you're 30 seconds in there, you're turning this nigga your life. Literally. Because it's the vibe. It's like women going to a salon. they feel that.
It all in the salon.
Yo, but a barbershop is a men's sanctuary, like, you know what I mean? That's all it
Exactly.
is. It's
So like
always
when
been
I
like that.
on the day, on Sunday yesterday when I was here, I saw how quiet it was. I was like, "What's up?" So I'm asking you now, "What's up? Why is it so quiet in here?"
When you came, because there wasn't that many people in here.
But is it generally like that?
No, oh God, they be turned up.
No, like how I'm saying right now, like everybody be talking about this stuff, like back in, but like what barbershops used to be back in the '70s.
It vibes depending on who, what group of barbers are
Someone
here.
comes in and says LeBron Lakers. That starts.
Oh, yo,
Yeah,
ask him. That's the biggest conversation he was ever in the barbershop that I used to go back in DR. Was that one that our barber? He came up and he's like, "I'm a LeBron
He
fan."
has a poster of LeBron on his side, like right there.
Like, yeah, this is his thing.
Poster of LeBron right there.
And he's like, "LeBron, I don't care that LeBron went to Cleveland. I'm a LeBron fan. This is LeBron. That's it. Nothing else." And then the other guy's like, "Oh, so the whole team is a LeBron." It was crazy. I think it was crazy over there.
This is crazy right here. You gonna fix this.
I like how he's already freeing up. He was
Yeah, I was quiet before, like,
before we started talking about
it
Drake.
was hot, bro. It was hot. So I'm over here like, yo, you got the camera on. I got the wild beads on my forehead, son. Like,
I definitely glanced over and saw tripping.
like, nah, man.
Lord have mercy,
Everything gotta be Botox. I mean, yo, we on camera. Everything gotta be Botox. Like, you know what I mean? We can't have no sweat, no nothing, right? Can't sweat, bro. I can't even blink.
It's a barbershop. It's not that.
It's not that serious.
Not that serious.
Like, to be sitting there staring at him crazy.
If
can't blink.
If we were sitting on like,
The
Fox 5 or the Today Show or something,
Nah, I ain't gonna
then
lie,
I'd be like, yo, bro, be on point.
Nah, I probably
Put an AC on his face.
Yeah,
That's probably
Turn up
why
that
I
thing
be
up.
myself. I'm like, yo, everybody in the hook. Yo, what's good? Yo, levels. Yo, we about to show you how we level up in here, man. That's it.
So tell me a little bit about Levels and how this came up.
Levels as a whole.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been around since 1996. We started out in Harlem, over there on 125th Street in Morningside, and from there we've, got more and more and more shops. And so right now we currently have 8 locations. We have a barber school up in Newburgh.
Oh, you have barber school too.
Yeah.
That's good.
We have a podcast that launches next month.
Yeah.
So
That we're gonna work on.
that we're gonna work on. So it's just it's a beautiful thing, and we just continue to grow and keep it around barbering.
Of course. So basically, who opened Levels? Who was the vision, the mind behind Level and all the stuff that we see?
So my uncle Kamal Nuru, he had his partner Larry and my other uncle Donovan. They all got together. They put their money together. They put their brains together.
Wait, this is a family business.
Yes, it is.
Which makes it even better.
Yep.
I love it.
Even in all of the shops, just about every shop, the manager of the shop is family.
Okay, so you're the manager at this one.
No, I'm the general manager. I kind of oversee all of the locations and keep in communications with the managers.
Awesome.
Or sub in as a manager or acting manager if I need to be.
So right now we're in the location in Madison and East 117th Street.
Yes, this is 1782 Madison.
How old is this location?
About a year now. I think it's or just over a year.
Over a year?
Yep.
So I know I don't have your uncle here right now, but what do you know, like the history of what motivated him to like bring the family together and open this family business?
From my understanding, he was in college and he was cutting hair, just making side money, and he
Like our friend here.
Oh wow, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So he realized that college wasn't necessarily the thing for him,
1996, right?
96.
So
But I think this is happening around 95.
So we're talking about something that today I said 2018, well, 2 years ago, 2016.
Right.
He figured this out back in 1996. What
Right.
people are saying today is unnecessary to basically go to school to be an entrepreneur.
Right.
Yeah.
So, so he realized that that maybe cutting hair was more of his lane and not college. So he left school, dropped out, and went right into opening up his own location. But he got the idea
What was the
from
first location open?
the first location was opened over on 125th Street in Morningside.
Okay.
And so basically, he had a mentor, and he was working at a barbershop, and basically his mentor kind of encouraged him to go about opening the shop by himself, so that he could put his own vision and ideas into his own brand.
Wait. So basically, he was working in a barbershop, right?
Yeah.
The barbershop he was working in, the person knew the potential he had to the level that he actually pushed him forward to go open your own shop and you'll be successful.
Yes.
And 22 years later, here we are. You and me, you're the second generation.
Yes, I am.
So basically, talking about what he has today.
Yep.
So look at the thing. This is the most interesting part. I'm thinking I want to at least know that this is working in 2 years, right?
Right.
It's 22 years later, and for him, the formula is still working. So
Yes,
that means that you
but
never.
But the formula is changing. It is changing.
No, of course, it's optimizing for today. Today, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Damn. So, general manager, you oversee how that everything is working properly. We're getting the customers are getting the best service, so on and so forth. In your position, what else do you do?
In my position, I also hire incoming barbers, or unfortunately, if it comes to it and I have to fire a barber, then that too. But I mean, I do a list of things. I mean, it's so many things.
So
I'm like really a bunch of positions in one,
which is good.
Yeah.
Because
as well as learning barbering.
there you go.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, and that's what I feel is important. You can't go into a job, a business, or anything without learning all the steps. I said this in one of my podcasts, but one of the guys from the Dominican Republic, he's a multi-millionaire before I was born. So this guy has his kids go to the best college, Harvard, whatever. Of course, he has the money; he can pay it. But the important part, the important message out of this is you can graduate with a master's degree. I don't care you graduated with a master's degree. You're going to go cut nails.
What?
In his hardware store.
Wow.
And then you're going to gain from whenever the manager in that position feels like you're doing your job right, you're going to get escalation. And so on and so forth until he gets to management. So it's like usually when your dad is the richest, you just get, okay, here you go. You're a manager.
Right.
Done. No, he puts them go through all the processes, so he sees like, hey, this is what hard works. Because it's important. I think it has always been important for you to feel like what the employee itself feels.
Right. And that's interesting that you say that, because it's the same exact thing my uncle did with me.
There you go.
I had to shadow him for a whole year.
I guess you had to come in here and sweep the hands.
I
all
did.
the time.
I did. I actually still clean up the barbershops. Like sometimes.
That's a dream.
Yeah. I still clean up the barbershops. I go out to Brooklyn, or it doesn't matter. I did a list of things, and one day he just came to me and was just like, "Hey,
you earn it."
I feel like you're ready." And
which is even better. So how old are you?
I'm 23.
23. And you've been working inside of this barbershop since?
I've been working with Levels since I was probably 21.
Okay, so you got 2 years.
But even when I was younger, though, I was sweeping the floor. So it's like, I feel like I've always been with Levels.
Like, even this was your part-time job. I mean,
yeah.
Besides this, like, this is what you have learned through your life.
Right.
So the barber, Bishop, right?
Yes.
Okay, and we actually we were talking earlier. This is going to be in the video on YouTube. You'll be able to see it. The link will be below. But on the talking to the barber, he tells me that he's a rapper. He has it since 8 years old. He 14 years old started being a barber in his bathroom in his house. Gave it the first haircut for free, and then if you liked it, like the second one, you have to pay him $10. So like, see, this is what when I say all the time, and I was telling you this yesterday.
You? Who, me?
Her.
Candace? Oh, Candace. Okay.
Sorry.
Cool.
I was telling her that yesterday. I was like, listen, you start with whatever and you just build on it. You just built on it, and then from there you will grow into this beautiful flower of perfection, and you will never become perfect because you're always learning from what you're doing. There's always something new and something better or a different way to do it. And I bet you even today he's still learning his craft. He actually said it on the video that we were recording. So for me, this is amazing. Okay, so we got Candy M live. So what you do?
So, I'm a creator. I create my art, which I've recently just started doing this year. It's a new for me.
The new.
Am I just like, you're going to ask me questions and stuff, or am I just talking about it?
Well, it's important for you to talk about it, but remember we talked about this beautiful piece right here. What do you think when you saw this piece? What's up?
For me,
Well, I mean, not when you saw it.
When you created
oh,
it.
yeah, I created it.
So, yeah.
So basically, for that piece, that was when I came into the realization that I actually wanted to take off with my painting. Yes. So for me, so my art is actually a form of healing for me. I use it to help me grow as an individual. So at this point in my life, I was actually wanting to take art more seriously, and actually, this meant for me all the new things that were going to pour into my life.
I love this one. This is my favorite.
A lot of possibilities. So
Sold for $500. I like this one. What are you doing?
Yes.
What are you doing with this one?
this one was actually...
Wait, no bets yet.
Oh, shit, you're scary.
This painting was actually inspired from another painting that I actually saw. And for me, of course, my art is healing for me. So I choose purpose in the colors that I choose, and because it gives me a certain mood.
So here you were in a black face mood.
You know what? Well, that was my face of my growth. So that's why the flowers represent the growth that is about to come, like my intelligence and the growth is coming out. So it's like a representation of the beauty. Yes.
So it's like a popcorn.
Yes, like beauty.
Interesting.
And that's like a beautiful necklace to actually match the hairstyle. But
Do-
yes,
do
I
you-
actually really love this one too because of the pop of colors that's in it.
I like the sunset. I'm going to show you a picture I have on my phone that I took in the Williamsburg Bridge of the sunset of the city,
Yeah.
where you see the exact same pop-up, like the whole like yellow and orange look.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So you gotta get
she
it now at
captured
this point.
I think you have to buy it now.
Basically.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
this
it's
is
not
like,
even an option at
this
this
is
point.
this is your photo come to life.
We'll talk about behind the scenes.
So for me, it was more about the colors in the background and blending them together and the feel that they get.
Please give it more life explaining what this felt to you.
So for me, like mixing the colors gives me a kind of a soothing experience. Just like looking at the picture, it's just like, wow, it's like a nice blend of all the colors that kind of creates a soothing feeling.
What's your Instagram?
Oh, my personal Instagram where you can find some of my artwork is candy with an I.yan. Or you can actually go on my official Instagram art page, which is Heal, Healn Arts. So Healing Arts.
But I thought we were going to put Candy on your social.
That's my personal one. I gave that. I gave my personal and I gave my public.
All right.
So for me, this painting represents, that point in life where I was reflecting. So reflecting on basically everything that you've been through, the path that you took to basically get where you are right now. So you look at the horse and you're just like, wow, the face looks like it's been through a lot, which is like most of us in life. So basically, that's the feel that you get from the horse's face. It's kind of like a wear on the horse. And the different colors of the horse here, which isn't normal horsehair color, it basically represents the horse's uniqueness, which a lot of us feel in life. We may feel like a unique individual, which causes us to go through a lot of rifts in life. And that's basically embodied.
Nice. That's me. I like it.
Yeah. Which is actually a lot like my art.
Oh.
You know, like even though it's all different and it's healing and it has its own purpose, everyone can relate to it. Because everyone can put their own meaning to it. Because it represents something different for every person. Just like the wine glass, everything in life is based on perspective. Just like my art, I want, even though it's a healing process for me, when others view it, I want them to be able to get healed. And it isn't just art for me. Like, this is going to expand and grow into so much more than just art. Like, I eventually want to do art therapy, and I want to expand and be able to reach a lot more with my art.
Okay, so what will you tell that person, that one person, either your family, either somebody you never know, somebody you know that is watching this video, or anybody out there, what will you tell that person that they don't know about you? One thing.
One thing?
That he doesn't even know.
One thing. That I'm really not what I seem like from first glance.
Amen. And I'm going to second, third, fourth, and fifth that.
Thank you. So, thank you very much, Levels Barbershop.
You can follow me at Tamaine_Hamilton on Instagram. You could also follow at Levels Barbershop to stay tuned as to what's going on with the company.
Exactly. Right now, this is, in a way, this was an organic way for us to meet. And the funny story that it's actually on YouTube. The video I already edited, so it's ready to go up. I just haven't put it.
Oh, from the footage you got with me?
Yeah, you guys will see that. Look at her face.
Remember when we all met? Was it yesterday? No. But when we met at McDonald's?
That was last Sunday.
Because remember, he was recording some of those pieces.
Oh my God, I probably was told
all that you were doing in the whole video is laughing.
Oh, after you see that video.
Oh, man.
So it's amazing that will be going up, and nice to see you guys today again here.
Pleasure.
Visit Levels Barbershop, East 117th
Street, yes.
and Madison. That corner right there, you'll see it.
Absolutely.
We're in east-harlem. Damn, so much history here, man.
It is.
A lot. Thank you. I hope that you enjoyed this podcast. I am so proud of what I did and I accomplished with these people. This is Levels Barbershop. We actually did a collaboration. We got a haircut over there, me and my little brother. And we also had a great time, a great Monday night in New York City, in East Harlem. It was amazing. So, guys, hopefully you enjoy the content. There is a video in my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to follow me, subscribe to my podcast and my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for your support. Hope you have a great rest of your week and a very, very, very blessed day. It's always about positive and motivated attitude. Thank you very much for your support. See you soon. Bye.